Hey guys, Trent here once again, and got another tutorial for you guys in Cinema 4D. And this is how to make a simple 3D text intro, and how to do some simple keyframing. And yeah, and so what I have right now is my basic 3D text. If you don't know how to do this, I suggest going back and checking out my previous tutorial before this one, and then watch this. Okay. Now, in the last tutorial, I forgot to do a couple things to my 3D text. First thing, forgot to add a floor back wall. So you want to click and hold on this, and then grab a floor. So then I want to reposition so it's not cutting off my text. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make another floor, but this will be the back wall, and we need to rotate it. So you can either grab this red circle thing, or you can go down to the P rotation and just punch in 90 degrees and press apply, and there's our back wall. However, if we go and look at it at a different angle, as you can see, it's cutting off the text quite a bit, so you just want to grab the Z axis and push the wall just back a little. Perfect. Okay, so we have our floor and our wall. Now, if I were to render this right now, as you can see, it's pretty plain and simple. So let's add some color to it. Let's make the text a nice blue, and let's also click on the reflection tab. But we want to turn the brightness of the reflection down a little to around 30%. Sounds good. And then you're just gonna click on it, drag it, and drop it onto the text. And see, now we have blue text. So then let's also color the wall and the floor. So let's make the back wall. Let's make it a sheer white with some reflection on it. Just gonna drag and drop. And then let's also color the floor. Let's make it reflection, and 17 is perfectly fine. Okay, so if I were to render this now, as you can see, we got some nice reflection going on, some nice colors. I think that the black is a little too reflective, so let's change this to like 10%. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now that we have our 3D text all set and whatnot, now begins the keyframing process and the making of the intro. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is click on this, the 4 arrows, and you want to choose camera. Now, now you have your camera selected, and you want to click on this little, sort of like a square with a circle inside it. You just want to click on it, and then you also want to press this button right down here. And now we're all set to keyframe. So on the first frame, I want it to be something like that. Okay, now I'm gonna want the camera to come in from the left and sweep over across to the right. So let's go to around 15 frames, and then we're gonna zoom. Gonna go like that, and then we're gonna turn it like so. Okay, so now at 15 frames, I go back. So it starts off like that, and then it goes like that. And then let's go to the 20th frame, and then let's straighten this out a bit. Like that. Let's have the T right in the middle. Okay, and then we're gonna do the sweeping motion across the text. So let's go to like 65 is good. we're just gonna cross to the end as well. And let's go back to, now let's go up to 75. Zoom it back just like this. Then let's go to 90 and zoom all the way in right like that. Okay, so now if I grab the timeline and look back, this will be the motion that it'll be doing. It'll be to the left, and then the middle, then sweeping across, then it zooms out, and then shoots right in there. Okay, so we have our basic keyframes down. Now all we need to do is render it. So what you'll do is you'll click on this button right here. Now you want to go to Output, and I'm going to make it 1280 by 720, and then you can also change the frame rate. Like, let's say you want to do some really slow motion. It might be best for you to go to 60 frames a second, but for me 30 frames is perfectly fine. And now this is a very important part, where it says from, you want to be on the 0 frame, 2, and then you want to have it on the last one. So this project, you see, goes up to the 90th frame. So we're going to punch in 90. Okay, so now you have all the frames, and then save. You want to save it as a JPEG first off, and choose where you want to save it. For this, I'll just save it on the desktop. Cinema 4D tutorial, and then okay, now this is all set. So now you can press X, and then you will press this middle button right here, and then it'll start rendering your project. So it'll take a little while. But then after it's done rendering all 90 frames or however many you have, then you want to go up to Save and press Save As. I just stopped the rendering right now, but of course you'll let it go all the way through. Then you'll go to Type, and you want to make sure that it's on Animation, and then I save it as AVI Movie. I also save it as a QuickTime Movie, but you want to save it as one of those bottom two because those are actual animations. So then you just click on that. 30 frames a second, that's good. And it says 0 to 8 frames because I stopped the rendering, of course, and then you'll just press OK, and your animation will be saved. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped. This has been Train. I really like all of the questions that you guys are asking, and I love to make tutorials to respond to them, and I hope these help you guys out. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.